Hey friends, hey beauties, happy Easter. I got on a video chat with my sister and my mom today. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of House Party, but it's an app that you can download in your Play Store. And we spent the morning just talking, catching up, talking about what we were doing for Easter, like what we were cooking and stuff like that. So they inspired me to go ahead and do my makeup with you guys. Obviously, I did my brows while I was on video with them. So I showed them this palette that I got from Peachy Queen. This is the I'll Be There For You palette. So Friends, if you guys are into Friends, but this is what the palette looks like. And I will show you guys the colors in the palette. I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. And again, happy Easter. So these are the colors. So obviously I'm going to be playing around with like the corals, the pinks, maybe the sky. I'm not really sure yet. But I'll be playing around with like some of these fun Eastery kind of colors. You guys know, if you know me well, I absolutely hate the color pink. But here I am with a light pink shirt on. It was the only thing that I had that was like Easter-like. So, yes, I got my wine. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I actually started drinking it this morning because I was making food. And I am making pineapple, brown sugar, crock-pot ham, greens, potato salad, candied yams, corn, cornbread. I think that's it. So what are you guys making? What are you guys having? I hope you guys are home being safe and trying to enjoy this Easter because it is definitely not the same. I miss my mom and my sister, so that part of it sucks. I'm just taking some concealer and prepping my lid. I'm just getting it on there. I like to use this over an eyeshadow primer. Yes, yellow. That's right, Sammy. And I mean, you can use an eyeshadow primer, but I kind of think they're a little overrated because like concealer works the same and I just like tap it out. I don't see my mom on yet, but she told me she was going to join this live, so hopefully she gets the notification soon. All right, so that's one prepped lid, and then I'll just take the concealer and prep the other lid. So what are you guys having on this, what I like to call odd Easter due to the Rona? Got us all messed up, not being able to really spend time with anybody or leave the friggin' house for the most part. So anyways, we're going to blend that concealer out. I miss everyone so friggin' much. I miss going to work and like being able to leave the house freely. Like this sucks. All right. So we got that set in place. And then we're going to start out Happy Easter Summer. We're going to start out with Frankie Say Relax. So if you're friends, if you're a fan of Friends, if you watch the show, then you're going to love this I'll Be There For You palette. So it's this shade right here. And I'm just going to grab a nice fluffy blending brush. I have this one. It's my Morphe blending brush. I'll dip into that and just start blending that into the crease just to make a base shade. Like it pretty much just blends in. If you guys can see that, blends right in. But I like to have something, it's called a transition shade to blend off of. All right, so now that we got that down, now we're going to go into Central Perk right there. So it's more brown shade with that same brush, and we're going to blend that into the crease, which gives us a little more definition. Thank you so much for everyone who is joining this live right now. I appreciate the love and support. I miss you guys. I miss doing makeup. And again, my mom and my sister inspired me to get up and get ready today. And if those of you who've known me for a while, you guys know I suffer from depression, anxiety, and ADHD. So it is very hard for me to sometimes get motivated to do like these live videos, to do makeup in general, the things that I love, because sometimes my depression is so high and my anxiety is so high, and I sit down and I have every intention on doing this, but I just can't. I just can't bring myself to go live or film for my YouTube channel, which sucks. And it's something that I've struggled with for years. And normally everyone can tell the difference. Like when I'm on my medication, I am mentally like there. I'm focused and I can do more filming and things like that. And I just recently had a doctor's appointment. And I'm not ashamed to share this because mental health is a big thing and it impacts a lot of people. And I feel like sometimes it's not talked about it enough, and like people think they're alone, because for the longest time I thought that I was alone dealing with it. But I'm not ashamed to say that like I finally talked to my doctor again, got re-prescribed my medication, which I haven't started yet. So like it's kind of a big deal that I'm doing this right now. But I got my medication back and I picked that up this week. So hopefully it will kind of like bring back some balance for me. So I'm going to go into the shade Trifle, which is that coral color right there. But anyways, like kind of bring back the balance and like where I can like focus and feel good again. Well, this is such a pretty shade. So we're really focusing this on like the outer portion. And we're going to build that shade up. And we're blending it into the transition shade and that brown up into the crease. And I'm going to be honest, I was not looking forward to today at all because, again, I really miss my mom and my sister. And, you know, I miss, like, my family. And we're not supposed to be all gathering up, and it like really sucks when you can't spend the holiday with your family. It's very depressing. So, all right. So yeah, we're packing this and like blending it into the crease. I'm really liking this shade. I don't think I'm going to use that bright pink. This light corally kind of pink is, I think, perfect. These shades are really pretty. I have another palette from Peachy Queen, but I am just loving this one a lot. So basically, I'm doing my makeup to walk around my house and sit on my couch, but I feel good and at least I'm doing it. So we're going to go into the shade I got off the plane, which is that brown shade. It's like a burgundy shade, actually. And I'm going to use that to blend the outer part of that, like, coral shade up into the crease. We're giving ourselves some more color here. And this is just that same Morphe brush that I started with. It's a nice fluffy brush. I really love how that's like building up. Very pretty. And then we're going to go back into the coral shade. Hey, sis. Can you text mom and tell her to go to the beauty group and join this video? Because I don't think she got a notification for it. I don't see her on here. Hey, Marilee. I miss you so much. All right, so far, so good. And what I'm going to do is I think I'm going to go in with Days of Our Lives. So it's this like kind of pinky color. I'm going to put that on first, and then I'm going to go into like this green yellow shade, which is called Drink That Fat. So I'm going to get a flat eyeshadow brush because those work best for packing on color. And I'm going to spritz it with my MAC Fix Setting Spray. I like to use that, or hey Carmen, yay, I miss you so much. I'm so glad you're on. I like to use a setting spray or like water to really pick up the color. It doesn't matter, whatever you have. But we're going to go into Days of Our Lives first. And we're going to like put that in the center. But we're going to leave the front of the lid open for that like green yellow shade. That is so pretty. And as you can see, I'm like tapping and swiping. So where I need to lay it down, I'm like kind of swiping and then tapping to pull it into that coral shade that we have on here. All right, so I'm going to take the other side of that brush and go to Drink That Fat, which is, that's pigmented. And we're going to put that on the inner portion of our lid. Holy pigment. You guys, I haven't done like a colorful kind of fun look in quite some time. So I'm here for this. Oh, I like this. This is fun. All right, so I had to blow the extra color off the palette. All right, so what I'm going to do is go in with my gel liner. Or should I just do liquid liner? No, I'm going to go in with my gel liner because I feel like gel liner is more controlled. So I'm going to go in with my MAC gel liner, and this is Black Track. This used to be a Holy Grail product of mine because I feel like this look needs some liner. Like, look how quick I was able to put on a wing. Like, I love this gel liner. It glides on so easily and just so carelessly. Like, bam. Got my wings on. And then if you feel like you messed up, just take a makeup wipe, which I have here, which I need another one because I've gotten so much on that one. and you just... Oh, thanks, Sammy, and thanks for the help picking out the colors. I feel very Eastery, very springtime. That's how I like clean up my wing, just boop. Nice and sharp. And you can only do that if you do the eyes first. So just a neat little trick. And if you feel like you need any more product, you just go back in. Bam. All right, so now I'm going to pop on some mascara. And at first I didn't think that I wanted to put on lashes, but I don't know, I might, just because I feel like being extra. Thanks, Sammy, you're so sweet. So this is just my MAC 3D Dimension mascara, which, as you can see, like, you almost cannot see my lashes. They seem almost non-existent, but this mascara really makes them pop. But then I always feel like I still need... Oh, thanks, Carmen. I always feel like I still need lashes anyways, which I probably put those on. But now we're going to move on to the face so I can get that part done. You guys, I just dropped the palette. Good thing it didn't hit the floor. And it's safe. Good. All right. And I think because I've been trying not to go through all of my, like, really good higher end foundation just to sit at home, I think I'm going to use my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow foundation, which is, like, my favorite go-to from the drugstore that I absolutely love. And I'm going to use this Julep Blank Canvas Mattifying Treatment Primer because, y'all, like... I don't know. My forehead's breaking out. And I don't even know why, because it's not like I've been wearing makeup. So it's just acting up, just to be acting up, I guess. I don't know. I might have had an allergic reaction to like a face mask or something. And like, yeah, I have dry skin, and like people think like, why do you use a matte primer? Because this one's like, it's weird. It's matte, but it's like hydrating. It's like that cream kind of matte. And I like it. I like matte foundations. I like matte primers. Even with my dry skin, like, it's feasible as long as you take care of your skin and you prime the right way, then you won't look all peely or cakey or anything like that. But today I am going to use, like I said, a dewy, glowy foundation. Hi, Cindy. Cindy, hi. Happy Easter. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to use my MAC foundation brush. I'm going to put the foundation on the back of my hand and pick it up with my brush. And yes, it looks really red, really like orangey, but it oxidizes and like calms down, and it'll look just like my skin. I know I'll look crazy for a little bit, but I promise you it'll calm down. My house is smelling so good because the ham is in the crock pot, and the greens are on the stove, and I can smell them. And all I want to do is eat, which your girl needs to stop eating because I'm just sitting over here gaining weight. I need to calm down, cool it. There's nothing else to do being stuck in the house. And I've not been able to cook this much in a long time. Like, be able to cook, you know, a lot of the meals that I like to make, because usually, like, I'm working. But now just being at home, I'm starting to think of all these things to make, and they're not all healthy choices. Although I do eat a lot of seafood, but still, I also use a lot of butter, so I need to calm it down before I be on my 600-pound life, and I don't want that. Hi, Mom. You made it. All right, so yeah, I'm sitting up here looking like a Oompa Loompa, but again, this does oxidize and it does calm down. So stick with me, you guys, and you'll see. Oh, well, I'm glad that that you were able to have a conversation with him. I hope everything's good with him. I know, he was kind of down. I think everybody's kind of, a little down right now, given the situations. If you're not working like an essential job, like being able to get out of the house, and if you have kids and your kids can't really get out of the house, like I know my house, for one, is pretty crazy because between Nay and I, we have 3. So I have my daughter and then it's her 2 boys. And the youngest pretty much lives here. The oldest we get on the weekends, but it still can create a lot of chaos and can be kind of crazy. So I basically miss having a normal life and getting that like break and doing what I love, which is makeup. And I know, like my mom says, that I just need to focus on my YouTube channel and doing these live videos and doing my makeup that way and kind of keeping up with it. I'm so glad that he's doing good, because for a second there I was kind of worried because he seemed like he was getting a little depressed, but like I said, given the situation, I could see. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying to clean off my nose ring because it always gets gross with the makeup. But anyways, I could see why anybody would kind of get a little bit down right now. All right, so I'm going to put on some concealer, and I'm just going to use the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This is in Deep Olive. It's really light, but given that I look really orange, this is kind of going to balance it out. I'm telling you, if you watch my YouTube channel, then you know, like, me looking like this is normal. And I know you guys are always like, oh my God, where is this makeup look going? Sheena looks crazy, but it always comes together. There is a method to my madness. All right. I'm just using like my Diamond World Techniques blender to start blending that in. And then I usually go back in with the foundation brush and press it into the skin and blend out the edges so it's not all harsh. It's a technique that I've been doing lately that I really love. And of course, we're going to set it down with some translucent powder. And the one that's on my desk is my Too Faced Peach Perfect powder. So I'll just go ahead and use that. It's this one. It smells like peach. I love this stuff. So I'm going to take that blender and just get that all patted in under the eye, because we want to set down where we put our concealer, because you don't want it to crease throughout the day. This just keeps your makeup in place. And then if you are oily in certain spots, I get oily here and here, so T-zone. That's funny, Mom. I don't know how mine ends up looking so balanced, because like I sometimes start off looking a little orange or red depending on the foundation and the undertones, because it's sometimes really hard to find that exact match. You can find it where it looks pretty good, and like I'll tell you what, my MAC foundation, I didn't match it myself. Like I said, I went to one of the MAC stands and I allowed them to obviously do their job and match me, and I was like, girl, this is red. But then once I got everything like blended on my face, it looked really good. So I don't know. I don't know how that happens. So today I'm going to be a little bit extra with my contour. I'm going to do my contour the way that I usually do my contour, and that is to go in with my Fenty contour stick first, and then to go in with my powder because I like an extra contour. So get this in place. What are you using? I need some of that for my oil spots. Oh, this is the Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder. It's a mattifying setting powder. You know, Mom, I just can't wait for all of this Corona BS to end so I can go back to work and you can just come up and just get your makeup slayed. I mean, you could just come over and get your makeup slayed, but you know what I mean. Come and support me at work. So I'm going to take my brush that I use to do my contour because I like how flat and thin it is. We're going to blend out that nose contour. And some people aren't a fan of like nose contour, but I like mine. I like how it comes out. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I always like my contour. That's like one of my favorite like looks with my makeup is my contour. Montana, hi, I miss you so much. How's Myers? And then I go in with the powder. So I'm going to use the Black Radiance True Complexion, and I'm going to go into the contour shade, which is dark, but I'm dark, so it's the color that I need, and blend that in. No problem, Jessica. And then I usually just take like my blender over top of that to like blend it out. And then of course I go in with the translucent powder just to like get it nice and sharp and crisp right underneath. And go down my nose. Yeah, and also, Mom, so we can get you matched with MAC's Pro Longwear foundation, because I really think you'll like it, because that's literally my favorite foundation right now. I just haven't been using it in my lives and like on YouTube because it's expensive. And so why not use the cheaper stuff right now to just sit at home? Like I want to save that for when I'm like allowed to go out again. So I'm going to use my MAC Studio powder. I'm loyal to this powder. I absolutely freaking love it. I always have. This is a new one because I had to replenish it, but I always do. And this is the shade C8, and it looks super light, but if you look, it's not. It like melts into my skin and balances everything out. I love this powder. Like, I have a hard time bringing myself to use other powders because this one is me favorite. I know, I remember. But what I like, yeah, it's crazy. I only contour here in like my nose though. Like I know some people like do their forehead and like their jawline and stuff, and like I do that for my clients like when it's a wedding and stuff because that all makes a difference. But for me, I actually like my round face shape, so I just like to be chiseled, and then I like to make my nose look a little thinner. But other than that, I guess I don't do that much contouring. But yeah, it is funny that it's my favorite thing because I was totally not into contouring. Hi Caston, happy Easter. All right, so I think that I should go peachy with my blush today. So I'm going to use, it's broken, my L'Oreal Peach Paradise blush. Because normally I go like super berry-like. But this works. Ooh, it's got like some glow to it. And I'll literally blend it into my contour. I know you guys are like, why are you working so quickly? I always do. And I'm also used to getting ready for work, and that makes me move a little bit faster. Like back in the day, it used to take me forever and 55 years to do my makeup, to the point where I wasn't excited to do my makeup because it took me way too long. And so for highlight, I want a peachy highlight. Let me find a peachy one. Okay, we'll use this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighter. This is in Bloom Time. Look at this. This highlight is life. We're going to use this one. It's peachy. Whew. Shoot, Wet n Wild. Y'all be playing. Look at that. This highlight is playing no games. Woo! Yes. She double chin. Stop. Ray was on. She might have jumped off, but she was on, and I had her get off to text you real quick, but I don't know where she went. I don't know. All right, so I'm feeling like this is not the right eyeliner. That's what I'm feeling like. All right, I'm feeling like I need to use this Urban Decay Glide On Liner in Last Call because it's like mauve-y. And it just suits this look. Like, I think that looks pretty good. And then I gotta figure out a lip. Because I was thinking about my Huda Beauty one in Trendsetter. I think I'll use this one. I like it. If I can get it out. Like, yeah, I think I'll use this one. And I need to figure out a lip liner, though. Ooh. Yep, just dropped my MAC concealer. That's never good. All right, so the lip liners I have on the table are not going to work. So let me grab a different one. Because I need a brown one, which I have to sharpen. This is just a cheap NK lip pencil. The shade is Cocoa. So, sorry about my lips. They're like crusty, dry, like bit busted from, I had a seizure, so I bit my lip open, so just ignore that. And some of you guys don't know, I suffer from partial seizures. Literally, I'm okay. They're triggered by stress and migraines. It's been something that I've been dealing with for a while. It just sucks when I get a hold of my lip or my tongue. It's not what's up. That crap hurts. I think I bit my top lip too. I did. Oh, come on. Don't know how I managed that. All right, so got the lip liner on. We're going to use this Huda Beauty liquid lipstick in Trendsetter. I took it over the lip liner to kind of calm the lip liner down some, because this is a light liquid lipstick. That lip liner was kind of dark. But I do like this liquid lipstick. I'm just going to tap it in. Because it's kind of like pinky, Eastery. All right, so now I'm going to put some setting spray on. Get my Pride fan. Yes, our family is doing a fantastic job with social distancing as much as I can control on my behalf. I am making sure to do that as well. But like I said, we got kids, and it's unfortunate that some of them don't live here, so they go to their parents, and like, you know, Selena sees her dad, you know. But this look, though, I'm definitely going to put on some false lashes. I'm definitely going to put those on. I'm going to do my hair and post pictures of this look. But I feel good. I got my makeup on. I'm happy that so many of you guys joined today. And I hope you guys have a happy Easter. I hope everyone is doing as best as they can given the situation and everything that's going on. But I love you guys so, so much. And yeah, I'm all right. I'm doing well. I'm going to be back to filming. I say that all the time, but I'm really going to try to do my best, especially being back on my medication. So I love you guys. Happy Easter, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.